just created this link tree so it's easier for you guys to contact me. You can do so through my Instagram or my crypto Twitter that I've just recovered. If you want to support me as a creator, you can do so over here and just send in a thank you message. Thank you guys. In yesterday's Bitcoin update, we were talking about Bitcoin needing to push through these key moving averages that are acting as resistance, otherwise we are going to get continuation lower. If you remember, over the last few weeks, I've drawn out the Fibonacci's and I marked out this golden pocket. And just before we broke out, I was saying that to head up towards 25k, 26k, 27, 28, 29, 30k, we need to push above this gold box. And with pushing through the gold box, we hit the first one being 25k. So that's nice to see. Now, with struggling to break this range high that we set back in, let me just get this exactly, the range high that we set August last year in 2022, we've confirmed that as resistance on multiple occasions. We were saying as we were up here, this is looking negative. These are all bearish candlesticks, so I'll prepare you the levels of support that we must hold. This was a green box that we, of course, lost in the short term. That is completely fine. The reason why I even marked this out in the first place is because there's more fibs over here. So from the highest point to the lowest point after that, we had this golden pocket over here. So in actual fact, guys, by coming down and pushing up towards the red line, you're pushing through the golden pocket. All you now need to do is remain above this smaller golden pocket, and we will continue to 26.5k to 28k, as you can see. But of course, if you lose this key area of support, which is the golden pocket between 24,300 and 24,500, that is when you head back to the range low, the zero fib level, in which we can't lose. Okay, so we did go ahead and lose it to come back to the larger golden pocket. Do you understand that? So this is essentially why we went ahead and lost this area of support. I've flipped it red because in yesterday's update I was explaining that yes, it looks like we're within it. However, because we're under the moving averages, for me it's resistance. I was saying let's wait for a clear break of that 786 structure at $23,600. Of course, with failing to close above it yesterday, we can see that in actual fact we're trapped within the red box, but using the blue moving average as resistance and the purple one as support, the 12 and the 20. So we're trapped within. It means that today we're going to decide. Now, what's a good first step is that if we get rid of the 12 EMA, you reclaim the 20 over here. So that's a good first step. What is also another good step is that you reclaim the lowest point, that wick over there. So that's been reclaimed and confirmed with yesterday's daily candle close, that we confirmed this as support, as well as confirming the 20 daily moving average as support. So now let's see follow through. I'm going to make it a lot simpler for you guys. Let's just look at the wicks, the two wicks that we created yesterday. Up here at 23,900 and down here on the 618 fib, 23,100. So 23,900 and 23,100. We simply want to see a loss of the support at 23,100 or a break of the resistance at 23,900. So you're just simply now waiting for either a break above this or a break underneath this. So we're trapped between these two green lines. Until then, there's nothing else to say. Do you understand that? So we're just simply waiting. Is this golden box holding a support? If so, we should still expect 30k. That is the magnet as long as we're above this, because even just by getting above this is doing something the chart shouldn't do. Again, this is the expected rejection point. You have a big push down. We're just coming up as a retracement to then continue lower and lower and lower. But as these days have gone by, you can see that these moving averages here have been dragging up above the lowest point over here where we actually caught support, and you can see that this white line, as long as we remain above it, we should just continue higher and higher. Even using it as resistance, we're meant to go lower where we pushed through it and confirmed it as support. Are we now coming back to it? We don't even necessarily need to if we can hold above the golden pocket and get ourselves back above the 20, pushing through 23,900. If we can get back above this, this is beautiful for the continuation upwards. Again, the next key level of resistance would be about 24.5k. But yeah, as we look closer into this zone over here on the 4-hour time frame right now, it does look like a nasty rejection, of course, with the wick on the daily time frame that you created, but you equally have it to the downside as well. So just simply wait for either one of these to break. You can see that when we scale down to the lower time frames, we're clearly ranging between the two, still above the 200, signaling for an uptrend, but currently below all the others. And these signal that we should continuously get this selling as long as we're below this red box. we should continue to get selling pressure. If we manage to push through it, there's no selling pressure until 23.9k, okay? But as we are currently below the 55 and the 20, it seems as if we're trying to get pushed to the 200 moving average at 23k. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I'll be back tomorrow with another Bitcoin update. And yeah, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Check out the buy me a coffee, buy me a beer thing. I've made it easier for anyone that wants to buy a course or the mentorship. You can just do it there without any questions asked. Thank you guys.